again, like I said before, the daily challenge mode video is gonna be, yeah, just keeping the uploads going every day. And usually I will talk about random shit before I start the challenge. And today is such a day. And yeah, if you follow somehow, for some reason, follow me close enough, you will know that recently I'm having blue screen of deaths while playing Dark Souls 1 item randomizer mod. At first I thought it was because of the driver update recently, because the time matches. I played the item randomizer mod for an entire week and 2 to 3 hours per day, and nothing happened. And suddenly after the driver update, I am starting to get blue screen of death, so I rolled it back. Blue screen still happens, so I uninstalled the driver, did a clean uninstall to hopefully doesn't get it anymore. And yesterday I avoid picking up double drops from the WOTC monsters because all the blue screen of deaths happens either when I join the Covenant, which is in the first blue screen of death, happened in the Fair Lady, that makes, yeah, it plays a song similar to when you're picking up an item. And the second, third, and fourth or fifth crashes all happens when I pick up a double drop item, which in the Crystal Cave they drop multiple items per monster. It happens in WOTC. The monsters can drop multiple parts of the chain set, and yeah, when I pick it up, there's a chance that it will cause a blue screen of death or a whole total system failure that doesn't even give me a blue screen. It just crashes and then it restarts the computer. So yeah, I did a clean uninstall and reinstall of the drivers, which for some reason removed my sound driver too, so I reinstalled the sound driver too. And yesterday I cut the stream shorter because I did that. I reinstalled the drivers and then I start the stream again, and I avoid picking up double drop items, and it did not crash, but it's just an hour or so, so you will never know. Now, why am I talking about this today, and why am I sounding so down? If you can hear that, is because, yeah, today is Saturday and I don't need to go to work, thank God. But in the afternoon, when I'm just watching some streams and playing Xcom 1, I get another blue screen of death. This time it's not the same error code from the Dark Souls crashes. So yeah, it's like I'm getting trolled so hard by this PC already. Like, I don't know. I'm having. The thing is that you, yeah. If for some off chance that you actually watch my videos, you will notice, or you would think I'm a totally whiny guy. I mean, I am kind of a whiny guy. I complain about a lot of stuff, and yeah, sometimes I'm emotional and not making total sense, but a lot of the time, even if I reveal myself again right now, I still think a lot of the times my complaint is legit. But yeah, But then again, if you know me in real life, you may not think me of a whiny guy. Yeah, you may still think me of a whiny guy, but a lot of the time I keep quiet. I don't give opinion on most stuff because I think life is too short and I don't want to spend too much time on stuff that I don't really care. So yeah, I actually don't give opinion on a lot of stuff that I kind of want to, but I do not because I don't want to get into a debate on something that I don't really care. So yeah, I mean, I would say I'm kind of a simple person. Because again, I think life is too short, so I just want to do things I like while I can. That's why even though I have a full-time job and yeah, let me explain it first. So in in Hong Kong, my the city I born in, I think it's unlike Europe or Americas that or many places around the world that we work long hours. Like I am already having a job that is only working 5 days, and like there's like half of the jobs in Hong Kong that actually works 5.5 days per week or even 6 days per week, and every day is like 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. It's 9 hours per day, and you need 1 hour to get to work and 1 hour to get back home for most people here. And I am such person. My job requires me to go to work in 9:30 a.m. and I can get off work in 6:30 in the evening. So it's 9 hours plus the 2 hours of transportation that when I get home it's like 8 o'clock, nearly 8 o'clock after my bath, or yeah, let's just say after bath and dinner it's already 9 o'clock or something. And if you want a 6 hour sleep, I mean if you want an 8 hour sleep, you need to go to bed in at midnight if you want 8 hours sleep. But yeah, I am already after dinner, it's 9 o'clock. I mean, if you do nothing else, you got 3 hours at most. After dinner, if you do nothing else, you don't spend any time with your family, you don't spend any time on anything else, you got 3 hours. That's all you get. But yeah, that's why I pull my sleep schedule later, so I go to sleep in 1:30 a.m. or even 2 a.m. sometimes. I try my best to go to bed in before 1:45 or something, but yeah, I squeeze out 3 hours to stream because that's what I really like to do, and gaming is what I want to do, and I want to do it while I still can, while I'm still kind of young, even though I'm approaching 30, the 30s. You know, I squeeze out 3 hours per day to try to do stuff that I really like, which is gaming and sharing my gaming experience. So yeah, I mean, I don't ask for much really. I just want to do stuff that I want to do, but it's like sometimes I don't even know, because even like the PC, I'm totally fine. Even though you can hear me complain about a lot of stuff during gaming, or even you see me struggle or stuff for Xcom for Dark Souls, for whatever game, even for Overwatch. When I get bad teammates, I keep complaining, but I'm still enjoying it. I think frustration is part of the game. If you never die, if you never need to figure out, if you do not have this process, I think gaming is not gonna be as fun. So even though you can hear me complain a lot during gaming, I still enjoy playing the games. Like, for my own foolishness, just so you know why I'm saying this. Because of my foolishness, I played my second playthrough on Dark Souls 3 as a soul level 1 character. I only beat all the bosses once in my first playthrough, and for my foolishness again, I start the soul level 1 run as my second playthrough on Dark Souls 3. And I got stuck in I got stuck in vault for like 40 minutes. I got stuck in Abyss Watcher for like an hour and a half or something. And I stuck in Twin Plains for like 2 hours or 3. Or maybe even more. I lost count, but it's hours of Twin Plains. And for Soul of Cinder and Nameless King, I stuck on both of them 9 hours each. 9 hours each. I complained it all the time during that 30 hours or something of stucking at a boss. But I still enjoy it, or else I won't continue doing it. Or else I will come back later. I still enjoy it because I love figuring stuff out during gaming and stuff. That shows, yeah, what I mean to say is just that I still enjoy it, even though I seems whiny and complaining about stuff all the time. So, that's because that's what I like to do. But, it's like life is already giving me enough pressure, because if I don't go to work, and again, like I said a few minutes before, is I am already working at a fairly short working hours job in my city. There's no job at all, like say gaming companies that actually do gaming, that actually produce games that is not only for milking Android and iOS users to give them money to pay to win games. Like, game companies in Hong Kong only produce cell phone games that it's short-sighted, that only want you to pay up, and they won't care about the game dying off after half a year or after a year. They just want a lot of people to come into the game and play it, pay their money, and then they just give up the game and move on to another game. That's all the game companies do in Hong Kong, and I don't think this is, even though I want to work at a game company, this is not something that I want to get into, because I don't think this is doing actual game development. So, but then again, I did not study computer science or coding or whatnot, because again, back when I'm at school, there's family issues, school issues, and I just don't have the chance to really get into these kind of subjects. and I kind of got forced into other fields of studying, which I don't like again. Now, so I already study stuff that I don't really enjoy. Now I do work that I don't really enjoy, just so that I can survive and produce enough money on the table so that I can actually have some time left off to do what I want to do. Because after you get, if you do a corporate grind or something, when you get a mediocre success, you're already like 45, 50, and you can't get back to the activities such as gaming because you don't have the reaction time, you don't have your brain is not functioning as quickly and stuff. So, yeah. So, what I really want to do in life is just because, again, life is too short. So, what I want to do in life is just that I survive with a job, so called real job, and then I get the leftover times to do what I want to do. That's that's the only thing I want to do in life. Because I mean, not everybody is meant to be successful. Not everybody is meant to be big, you know. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is still too much to ask. Maybe this is still too much to ask. I just want to do stuff that I want to do. It's not like I'm relying on government to give me food. I get a job. I work the job. Not exactly that hardworking. I just have a job, do the stuff my job descriptions said, get paid every month. That's and then I get to do I guess some leftover times, like 10%, 20% of my times that I can actually do what I want. But I don't know, is this really too much to ask? But it's like, I don't know, I'm never a lucky enough guy. I mean, my luck, I would really say is good enough because I don't born in a poor family. I don't born in a third world country. I born in a so-called first world city slash country. So I won't say I am as unlucky as a lot of people, but still, if was born in a European country or America, I think I can have a more comfortable life. I will never be successful because of my personality. I just want to do things I want to do. And it's not like I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I don't mind going to work, but if I can, be born in a different country, I maybe have more time to actually do what I do, and may even be have the chance to actually get a job in a game company or something. But because of where I born, there's literally no jobs like that, and I did not even have the chance to study related subjects because, yeah, like I said, I born in Hong Kong. I'm Asian, so you heard a lot in the internet, although a lot of them is not totally accurate, but the pressure for you to so-called succeed in Asia, a lot of Asia countries alike, like Japan, Korean, you just push you to succeed, and other stuff like art, sports, games is not as appreciated as other countries like Europe's and American countries. So yeah, I did not really got the chance to expose to those subjects, and when I realized I just don't like the subjects that I'm studying, it is too late. I can't just suddenly go back to secondary school and stuff. So again, that's why I don't mind going working for a job that I don't like, just so that I can do stuff I want. But you know why I'm talking about, it's like 20 minutes already. Why do I talk about so much about this? Is again, like I said, I get another blue screen and I tried my heart out to fix that. And yeah, it's sometimes it just struck you something. It can you can have 10 unfortunate events happen to you and you feel that's nothing, but suddenly the 11th happened, and suddenly you feel a little bit of depression. You it looks like it feels like, where's the hope of at the end of the road there? Like, I mean, like I said, I stuck in Nameless King or Soul of Cinder for 8 to 9 hours each. I'm okay to overcome the hardship. I'm okay to figure stuff out, but it's like everything is going against you. I just want to do, you know, get 3 hours of streaming time every day. Is basically as much as I can get, and but it's like everything is going against you. This PC I got is, I won't say it costs a lot. It's like 1,300 or 1,200. Yeah, around 1,200 to 1,300 US dollars to build. And it's not the first time it has problems. To start it off, when I first received the computer, I of course tried to install everything and try to test recording shit, and it lags. It freezes for a few seconds. Like every other minute, it freezes for 3 to 4 seconds and stuff. I spent 2 weeks pulling out the display card, popping it back, switch to another display card, switch out the RAMs, reconnecting everything, etc., etc. Search for hardware solutions, software solutions. After 2 weeks, 2 entire weeks, I finally gave up, and yeah, I'm on the edge of giving up, and I moved my old hard disk to the new PC. And then after even more extensive testing and stuff, turns out the problem is the new hard disk. The new hard disk, if I record, if I use OBS to record and save it in the new hard disk, it will cost freezing problem. And if my games it was installed in the new hard disk, it caused problem. It will cause the game to freeze for a few seconds, just like the recordings. So turns out there's problems for the new hard disk. If I save it or install the games in the old hard disk from an old computer or save it in my SSD, no problem whatsoever, smooth. But the thing is, it's not like the hard disk actually not functioning. I have those so-called checking softwares. Check if your hard disk is having any trouble. They said no problem. And if you just copy and paste stuff into the hard disk or copying stuff out of the hard disk, no problem whatsoever. So you can't really go to the manufacturer and said, hey, the hard disk is faulty, because they just said no, the hard disk is no problem. So I can't do anything about it. So I'm forced into saving every recording and games in my old hard disk and only use the new hard disk for, say, pictures or actual storage. I don't even know if the new hard disk will gonna fail at some point, so I'm only keeping the thumbnails of my YouTube videos and stuff. Or basically it's can just be used for storage, data storage. I cannot use it for installing games or software that requires continuously reading or basically the hard disk cannot be used for any stuff that requires continuous read on the hard disk, or else it will lag, it will freeze for a few seconds or so. And then it's various small problems of the PC, but still manageable because it is still in the Windows. You just do stuff in the Windows, and that's a lot of minor stuff. OBS have minor stuff, games have minor stuff, Steam have minor stuff, Overwatch have minor stuff, but still manageable because again, I don't need to restart everything. And then it's like a continuously minor problems. The thing is that if there's any major problems, like hey, the display card is blown up, I can just replace it. It is done, but it's minor problem after minor problem after minor problem that keeps work against me. And after all that, I got blue screen of deaths. That again, of course, it won't be resolved by simple Google search. It never does. None of my problems ever be solved by simple Google search. It's like every single minor, so-called quote-unquote minor problem requires me to do extensive search, like hours, a whole afternoon, to find out the real problem. I mean, I get it. Technical problems happens, but I don't know if it's normal to happens every single month when I basically use most of my spare time just for gaming and streaming. I don't install new softwares or new drivers that often, but random shit still keeps happening. And I don't know, maybe this time Dark Souls randomizer is, I don't know, messing up with other stuff. But I still don't have a definite solution to that. And another reoccurring problem of my PC is that sometimes it just doesn't boot. I My guess is that something that is not supposed to be touching is touching each other's and provided a short circuit, and that is the only plausible answer I got after a few months already. It's like 4 5 months of Google, of asking people online, of me testing, and it still happens occasionally. Sometimes it just doesn't boot, and I have to open up the case, adjust the wires. It may or may not boot again. If it boots, I need to avoid moving the PC in any significant way, or else it could stop booting again. That's why I thought the reason is that something is not supposed to be touching is touching. That's why if I move around the wires and stuffs, it can boot again. And if I don't make any significant movement of the PC, it stays able to boot. But when I need to clean the floor or something, if I moved the PC, sometimes it doesn't boot again. I have to open up, readjust the wires, and it can boot up randomly again. So this is still a reoccurring problem. And this is again something that I cannot just go to the manufacturer and say, hey, your stuff is faulty, because I can't even point out what is faulty. And even if he tests, he will be able to put up a computer and said, hey, no problem, you can boot the computer, it's not on our side. It's like I got the problems, and it's certainly their fault, but I can't really prove it is their fault because it works. It just don't work in a specific way, or doesn't work in a specific time. So I can't file a complaint of this kind of thing, because when I take the PC to them, they're just gonna say, hey, it works fine. Like, yeah, I mean, again, I don't know if I'm being lucky or an unlucky person, because again, I don't born in a third world country. My parents can provide a house for me to live in. I don't need to rent or buy a house myself, which is already putting me a lot better positioning compared to a lot other people in Hong Kong or over the world. So, but it seems like there's like still a lot of not exactly very unfortunate, but not very unfortunate, but still unfortunate events keep happening to me in my life. Like, I get sick very rarely. I don't get flu. I don't get. Yeah, I used to keep coughing and having allergic effects. I just keep coughing. I cough for like 15, 16 years, and then I get better when I get to secondary school. And right now, in my 20s, I start to be really sick after 15, 18 years of continuously coughing that can't seem to be fixed. Because it is some kind of allergic, as far as I can tell from the doctors, what the doctors telling me. It can't really be fixed. I just keep coughing And you know, it's like a lot of minor stuff happens to me in my body for my health. I have minor problems here and there. I don't get sick like people, like I'm having a fever, having a flu. I very rarely get a flu or fever, but there's a lot of other shit that happens. Some of them is not exactly, some of them is embarrassing to talk about, but none of that is major. Like, I don't have stuff like cancer. I don't have stuff like huge allergic reaction. Yeah, I have allergic, but again, the doctor is telling me that we can't know what you're allergic to. But what you're having is an allergic reaction, so I keep having allergic reaction randomly, again, randomly. And me and my doctor can never strike to the heart of the problem because there's way too much stuff you could be allergic to. And or maybe, as far as the doctor tells me, maybe it can A plus B plus C to cause the allergic reaction. That's why exposure to only A or only B or only C does not cause the reaction. That's why it is really hard to know what exactly you're allergic to. So sometimes suddenly I will be having allergic reaction which cause me to have a really uncomfortable stomach, cause me to keep sneezing, cause me to have a runny nose, which is not related to weather. It can be freezing outside, it could be summer. I can still have those kind of symptoms because, yeah, I don't have those kind of. Yeah, you just don't know what is causing it, so you cannot avoid it. It just happens. And again, like I said, other minor case of other stuff is, you know, yeah, let's just yeah, let me just talk about them too because it's not like anybody is actually watching. I'm talking to myself anyway. I mean, I have a minor case of hemorrhoid. It doesn't. Yeah, sometimes I bleed out from my asshole when I poop. It again, it doesn't hurt. It just bleeds, but it doesn't. I just doesn't feel pain. It's a little bit of blood when I poop. A minor case, and it just happens every now and then. It could be nothing for months, and then I could bleed from my asshole for like a week, like, but it doesn't feel pain. It just bleeds. So again, not really anything I can do about it, and I try my best to eat a lot of vegetables, and yeah, me having to work, because of me having to work, I don't exactly able to access too much vegetable for my lunch. I can only get vegetables when I eat dinner at home, and my mother get quite a lot of vegetables every meal. That's the only time I can get vegetables, and I do eat a lot of vegetables, and I get fruit when I can, but it doesn't really help the situation because of my, yeah, not everybody can get, yeah, my basically my shit is still kind of hard. It's still not soft enough, and this is what causing me to have the minor case of hemorrhoid. And you know, I already try my best to. I drink a lot of water. I eat a lot of vegetables, but it doesn't help too much. Hi, Mr. Nobody. I'm just talking about random shit before I start playing because, yeah, I usually play the challenge mode before I actually get into the game. So, and I'm just talking about random shit right now. So, yeah, like I said, I have, you know, minor minor case of health problems here and there, and I mean, I just want to play games, but sometimes it's like everything is working against you. My PC is having trouble. I am having a little bit of trouble, so you know. What kind of random? I'm not sure exactly which sentence you're referring to because I'm talking a lot of stuff, random stuff, and yeah, I'm having random crashes of my PC that I can't get the answer to, and I'm trying to fix it and it is getting frustrating because new problem happens. Like I was getting crashes, blue screen of deaths when I play Dark Souls, and I thought it was the Dark Souls having causing the problem, but turns out I today's afternoon I get another blue screen of death, and it have an entirely different error code. It's like the PC is trolling me. It's not the first time the PC is trolling me anyway. There's like a lot of problem of my PC, and because if it the blue screen of death I was having this afternoon give a totally different error code. So if this is an isolated case, it happens at the worst possible time because I was trying to figure out what is causing the Dark Souls blue screen of death. But and then I get another blue screen. If this is an isolated case, it happens at the worst time because it throws all my investigation out of the window. If this is related, then it makes the cause even more complicated to figure out because I'm having different error codes of the blue screen of death, and it gets 10 times harder to figure out what is the cause. And I have no idea when it will have blue screen of death crash again, which really hinders my ability to stream. Like I just want to stream, try my best to stream 3 hours per day, and if this blue screen keeps happening, keep cutting off my stream, it makes it so annoying and frustrating to deal with. Because yeah, you get what I mean. If you ever run into a blue screen, you get what I mean. It is so annoying. Like it is, yeah, life and the PC are all trying to troll me. That I just want to do stuff I want, but everything seems to working against me. Like it yeah, when I buy shit, it always have these kind of trouble. When I was in secondary school, I liked to play war games, which you have the guns that is powered by electricity or compressed gas that shoots the mini plastic bullets that when it hits it will be painful but it won't actually hurt you, and you play war games with those plastic bullet guns with each other. Like In my secondary school, I don't have a lot of money, and I save up a lot for my first real gun. So when I go to war game, I don't need to rent the other people's gun. I don't need to borrow or pay to rent other people's gun to play the war games. And I finally save up enough money to buy my first gun. And it get the 7-day warranty or something. When 7 days, within 7 days, if there's any problem, you can just go there and they can change to, you can just give them the gun and say, hey, this gun is faulty, and they will give you a new one. And on the 8th day, my gun fails. It's like it, yeah, my whole life is like I don't know. Am I lucky? Am I unlucky? I can't even tell. Like it's like, what the hell? They got 7 days of, warranty. They can change. They can switch to a new gun if it fucks up within 7 days, and it happens in the 8th day. Like, and my gun stopped functioning. My electric gun just stops functioning. I was very sad for. I was depressed. Well, not exactly depressed, but I was very unhappy for like 3 months, because that is the gun that I save up for a really long time. That I still have the gun in my room, and you can't be powered. It can't be functioned. So it just have the shape of a gun. It can't actually shoot the plastic bullets. Like, yeah, and then I like lose all kinds of interest in war games, because imagine that you save up as a secondary school student. You save up for a long time. You finally get, say, a gun or a game console that you really like, and then after a week it is just broken. You can't play your games anymore, and you can't go exchange for another one because the warranty is gone. It's the very next day of the warranty, but not exactly warranty, but when they sell you the gun, they said that if there's any problem within 7 days, you can just exchange for a new one. But the very first day after that 7 days, it was broken, and it's not my fault. It's not like I make it fall onto the ground and break something inside. No, it just stopped working. It just stopped working after 7 days. It's like my whole life I'm dealing with this kind of shit, and now I get this PC. My previous PC also have these kind of random shit and problems. When I buy a watch, when I buy a clock, like when I have my Mercy coffee mug right in front of me. Like, I bought the Mercy coffee mug like a month ago. It's just a coffee mug. What can go wrong, right? No. Like a part of the figure of the Mercy figure on the cup. A part of that is losing focus. It's like the painting of it is losing focus. It's not sharp. It's like blurry. A part of it. Like, it's just a coffee mug. Why can't I get a good coffee mug Why does it have to be 40? Like, everything I get is just seems like everything I cares. Like, I don't care about clothing, so my clothing are perfect. It never have losing stitches. It never have my shoes. My shoes, I can wear my shoes for 10 plus years. My last pair of shoes, I wear it for like 15 years before it actually start to. I can still wear it, but my parents just throw that away because hey, son, the shoes is too old, and we get you a new pair of shoes. That's why I switch shoes. If I can actually keep wearing that, but I don't really care about shoes. But for those stuff, I get those super high quality stuff. When I when I really care about the products like the guns I bought in secondary school, like the coffee mug I just bought, like the PC I'm using, all of these things that I care are having various kind of troubles that I don't know. Am I a lucky guy because I don't born in a third world country? Am I a lucky guy because I born in a first world country in a family that is not exactly poor? So I don't need to worry about food when I was a kid. So I don't need to worry about being homeless when I was a kid. But any other stuff in my life, it seems like to working against me. It's the simple fact of buying a coffee mug. I'm getting a 40 one. When I buy the PCs, all kinds of trouble coming up. Again, it seems like I'm a whiny guy again because I am kind of a whiny guy, I guess. But yeah, it just struck me when 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 other when another blue screens happened this afternoon. It really just struck me. Like, what the hell is wrong with my life? It's not like, I don't know how to put it, but why is everything going wrong? It's not like I'm yeah, again, my own body, the stuff that, yeah, basically the stuff that I care is having all kinds of shit. But for stuff that I don't care, it is working fine for 10 years, for 20 years. Those stuff I don't really care, I don't really like, are working totally fine for years after years. But stuff that I really care, stuff that I really want, is having all kinds of trouble, like every month. So I don't know. So am I a lucky guy or am I an unlucky guy? I just can't tell. Yeah, I mean, enough of the ranting. For some reason, I rant for like 53 minutes. That's surprising. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I again, nobody's watching anyway, so I'm just gonna continue talking about my health problem because yeah, one of my follower just happens to stumble into my stream when I was talking about it. When I was talking about my health condition, I have a minor case of hemorrhoid, and the other things about my health issue is that I'm having a minor case of testicular torsion. Is that how you pronounce it? Let's see, text. Yeah. A minor case. It is a minor case. It's nothing major. It doesn't need. Yeah, again, if it is a serious enough case, I can go to operation and fix it. But it is a minor case, so doctor is saying no, you don't need an operation. So, but Yeah, testicular torsion. If it is a major case, it hurts like shit. And you can do an operation to fix it. But I'm having a minor case. And doctor is saying, no, you don't want an operation just for a minor case like that. And it just hurts. My balls just hurts once in a while. It doesn't hurt to a point that you need an operation, but it hurts once in a while. My balls just hurts once in a while. Again, a minor case. That, yeah. Also, I also have another one of the minor case of, yeah. Let me do a quick search of the English word of it.
Pneumothorax. Pneumothorax.
That's Google. The Google pronunciation. Basically, you get a hole in your lung. That's. Let me explain a little bit. That's like a membrane that covers your lung, and when you inhale air, your lungs become bigger, and when you breathe out, the lung becomes smaller. That's a membrane covering that. And if the membrane have a hole in it, air can go into that hole. So there's air between the membrane and your lung, and it put pressure on your lung, and it hurts like shit when that happens. Again, I have a minor case of that. Once in a while, there will be a hole in my membrane between the lung. The hole in my membrane, so air can get in. So my lung will hurt once in a while. Like this, all kinds of this trouble. So I don't get serious stuff like cancer. I don't get serious stuff like depression, but I get a shit ton of these kind of minor stuff that keep happening to me. Like today, my balls will hurt, and tomorrow my lung hurts, and there's nothing I can really do about that. You know, again, am I a lucky guy? Am I a unlucky guy? And unlucky guy, I just can't tell. But yeah, I'm mumbling for 58 minutes now. So I don't know. It's just having, it's just me having to vent all my emotion because it really get to me this time when the blue screen happens. Like a lot of minor cases, and suddenly you just feel like everything is going wrong. I just want to share, or yeah, most likely I'm talking to myself anyway, but I just want to share because this afternoon it really struck me when the random blue screen of that gives an entirely different error message. It really struck me. Why am I running into all kinds of this trouble? Again, it's not like I am dealing with disability. It's not like I'm dealing with cancer. It's not like that. If I was dealing with those, I have a really good reason to blame the world, to blame other stuff. But no, I just have a shit ton of minor stuff that, yeah, I don't know. It just struck me. It seems like everything is working against me. I don't know if it happens to you, but it really shocks you sometimes when, yeah, there's like 99 minor problems that you think, yeah, it's not that serious, and then the 100th minor problem happens. It's like, and then suddenly you realize, hey, it's already been 100 problems. Even though every single one of them seems like, hey, that's nothing, but when you flow in, when there's 100 of them thrown at you, that's like, why? Why am I the one receiving that? I mean, yeah, that's all for today's rambling. That's all for today's me talking about random shit, and just let me just, yeah, and the freezing in Xcom 2 is because the save files, some of the save files is located in my new hard disk, and that is why it's having freezes once in a while. So again, I really try to find the files and move it, but I move the things that I can find, but apparently there's still something that happens in the new hard drive that I cannot find. So I don't know how to fix this. Okay. Anyway, let's just get into today's challenge. Random soldier and versus mutant assaults. Okay, justice, grapple, claymore. Okay, you guys don't really have much here. Okay, basic soldiers, stop retaliation. Okay. I think I know which one this is. So every mutant get a grenade, and berserkers will see what happens. But every mutant is getting a grenade.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those.
Yeah, and I need to save the civilians.
So did we.
Okay.
You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Yeah, I think I remember this.
I am trusting you.
I think I remember this. Oh, that's Chrysalis too.
I'm on the move.
They don't have shred though, right? If I remember correctly, can you grapple to the other side? Yes, you can. That's what I want. Okay, cool. So you can come here too, because you can grapple, grenade, and whatever.
Moving to designated position.
I hope they walk into me, but I think that's unlikely. But I still hope that they walk into me.
Moving. Moving to designated position.
Yeah, I hope they walk into me, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. Yeah, that's the thing. Chrysalis. Are they gonna bug out and attack me this turn? Because they can. Just so you know. Just so you know, they can. How many mech kits do I have? That's another question. Oh, good. 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 That's just 2 mutants. Oh, that's the worst. 1 health. That's the worst.
Reposition.
That is the worst. I can grenade him, so good. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I can get a grenade here. Yeah, I can get a plasma. I can get a plasma grenade. It's cool. I think this is worth it. Because he has 2 armor. And I have a lot of grenade this challenge, so... Okay, where's the skirmisher? Oh, you can't get to that.
I take a new approach.
Fine. Yeah, shoot the mutant.
Ammunition is low.
Okay. I use both grenades on them. I don't know if this is a good idea, but...
Roger that.
I want you to shoot, actually.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Because you have more ammo.
Enemy destroyed.
I want the gunners to reload.
Moving to designated position.
Actually, you can go save some of these. I just don't remember where is the Faceless, that's the thing. But again, the first 2 is not gonna be Faceless. These 3, one of these 3 is a Faceless. That's the thing, one of these 3 is the Faceless.
Ready to
You
engage.
reload.
Heading to that location.
Yeah, you move forward. You also move
Orders
forward.
confirmed. On the move.
Okay, we got 4 mutant. I think that's at least 1 berserker if I remember correctly. Also, if the ambush chrysalid miss you, that's like super. What are you doing? What are you doing?
To serve them.
Yeah, like I said, this bullshit. This is bullshit. Chrysalid can. Yeah, chrysalid is just bullshit. Chrysalid is just bullshit.
Settle down. You're fine.
Yeah, chrysalid is so bullshit. It is not even funny.
Hit the armor. Running dry.
Okay, I want you to
Moving there.
reload because you suck.
I must reload.
Okay, who else? Yeah, let's do a slash. Let's do a slash.
As you order.
Good to go. Come on, focus.
You know, I'm used to that. I'm used to that at this point.
Hostile classified.
So, which of them is a Faceless? Because if I run into a Faceless, I could trigger the mutant pulse too. One of these is a Faceless. Yeah, one of that is a Faceless. That... Which one though?
Moving to position.
Yeah, we'll save them
On Overwatch.
next turn.
Reloading ammunition.
We're gonna save them next turn. I don't want to get shit on by Faceless.
Come get some.
As you order, Commander.
You should not reveal me. No way. I'm not even.
Now we fight in the open.
I got one tile detection. How can you reveal me? I got one tile. I got one tile
We're
detection.
losing civilians left and right, Commander.
How?
We need to get these people out of here.
How? Just how
need a
can
more
you
subtle
reveal
position.
me? Okay, at least I can grenade over there. But yeah, we got. Why is the Faceless not attacking my?
Adjusting aim.
Okay, you're going for me instead. Okay,
Trigger in the plate.
cool, cool, just cool, just cool. That is just cool. Okay.
Now we wait.
Grenade. We want a grenade. Oh, can I even launch it that far?
Heading to that location.
Kinda. Just kinda.
Here, catch.
Well, hitting 3 is good enough, I would say. So it doesn't even kill them. Cool. Cool. I thought it would kill, but no.
That's affirmative.
Man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that.
No one will mourn them.
I can do another grenade over there. Oh no, yeah, I won't be able to. Because you're not gonna see anybody. You are not gonna see anybody. 48, great. The Reaper is gonna get shit on.
Moving out.
Unless my Overwatch lands.
Come on.
Yeah, unless my Overwatch lands.
Moving out.
Or this guy can hit. 43. Oh well.
Adjusting sights.
At this point, at this point I don't
Closing on target position now.
really care anymore.
Moving Overwatch.
At this point I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
They're moving around the sides. I don't want to die like this.
Yeah, all of them is good.
Yeah,
All of
I
them
didn't
is
get it.
cool.
I'm looking ugly over here.
We're losing civilians left
Yeah,
and right,
shut up,
Commander.
Bradford.
We need to get
Seriously.
these people out of here.
Seriously, Bradford, just shut up.
Moving to designated coordinates. It's still moving.
tactical movement.
Cool. Just cool.
I am the next gun. I have no ammo. Reloading ammunition.
Reloaded.
How much do I heal? 6. Yeah, I can get back to full. But I wanted to for the chrysalid because I still get another ambushing chrysalid. Okay, that guy's stunned.
Heading there now. Got it covered.
Moving.
Yeah, I can grapple when needed. So I'm gonna reload.
Moving to designated coordinates. Come get some.
Moving
Okay.
to designated coordinates.
We still got 2 frag
Ready
grenade.
to go. We're losing
Berserker
civilians
is
left and
easy,
right,
but
Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
yeah, one of the chrysalid is over that side. Okay, let's see if I save these 2 will trigger.
As you command.
It shouldn't, but it could.
Move to safety. As you order.
That's one more Faceless too, right? Yeah, this guy's gonna get hit by a chrysalid. Yeah, let's use a already hurt guy
Confirmed.
that will not get. Yeah,
They're underneath us.
that will not get shit on.
Taking heavy damage.
And of course that will crit me.
Come on.
Of
get back
course
to the
that will
fight.
crit me. Just slash it because it does a lot more damage.
Get it together.
Okay. And I just need a skirmisher to hit him once.
They will fight no more.
Stop lagging?
Reloading
Well, not necessarily lagging, but the game just doesn't want to let you, you know,
I am at your service.
see them or something. I mean, the game just doesn't want you to gain control or something.
Confirmed.
If the berserker run into me, I would be so happy.
Position confirmed.
But it's unlikely.
This might sting a little.
Yeah, there's no more chrysalids, so I can heal back to full, no problem. Okay, that's the Faceless. I can get the objective next turn. Kill the Faceless. Yeah. The Berserker still continues to bully stuff.
Fire getting close here.
Okay. I mean, I can save the guy and then slash the Faceless.
Status confirmed. We've secured a
There's
civilian
more?
contact.
I'm hit.
There's 3. Okay, fine, fine. I mean, fine.
Rock and roll.
fine. Hey, now you crit.
Hit the
Cool.
brake.
That's cool. I want to heal with that guy. So
Rock and roll. Taken care of.
can you see the Faceless there? Don't think you can see the Faceless there. Okay, fine.
Moving there.
Gunner should be able to one-shot that if they hit. Oh, thank God you can see him. Never mind, never mind,
Not good.
never mind.
On my way.
Okay, okay.
On reserves.
Yeah, at least you hit. At least after a bunch of 60%, you finally hit. No, you heal yourself. There's no way there's more chrysalids. There's no way there's more chrysalids.
I'm watching.
Give me time to reload. I won't let them past.
Oh, hey, hi. Wow. After I take a million damage, you finally hit. I can double shoot the guy. Can I still see him? Yeah, I can. Okay, you can grapple up for 100%.
I need ammunition.
Okay. I want the Sith. Yeah, I need the Sith.
You're clear. Move out.
Only save 7. Fine. Fine. Hey. I can straight up just grenade a guy. Cool. Now that should be good enough. Yeah, just move to him.
I go where I am needed.
If I can't kill them all, that yeah, someone's gonna die anyway if I can't kill them all.
Death to the invader! The shadows fail us.
I don't think I get more medkits. Yeah, I use all my medkits, so
Heading to that location.
yeah, just kill the berserker.
Target disabled. Running dry on ammo.
How much do I get hurt? 3 or 4 guys get hurt.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts.
That
AO
Reaper
is clear.
reveal is
Status
bullshit.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I got 1 tile detection range. I should not get revealed there, to be honest. But, you know. Wow, I'm number 2. Yeah, a ninja soldier, this guy get 9.6. He is like nobody get hurt or something. Yeah, I should always exit to the main menu because I can check it easier. Hopefully we've already updated. No. Yeah, most of his points come from a ninja soldier. I think I gain stuff from killing. Yeah, I think my points come from killing. He got saved. He only saved 6. This guy 7. This guy have 8. Yeah, most of them have 7 or 8. So anyway, I mean, I know my random whining is longer than the challenge itself, but you know, nobody watch anyway, so I'm just talking to myself. You know, maybe after 10 years I can come back and watch, hey, I did this 10 years ago. I mean, again, I still enjoy this, even though I'm not really getting any result out of it, but I still enjoy it, otherwise I won't continue. Just like if I am not enjoying it, I won't be fighting Nameless King and Soul of Cinder for 20 hours straight. Well, not straight, but 20 hours. Even though I keep dying because I'm Soul level 1. If I don't enjoy it, I won't do such a run, so yeah. If you're here, thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.